about to go live. A very good morning to you, which remains a center of scholarly excellence, committed to scholarly excellence. And today, we as the faculty, the entire fraternity of the University of Nairobi, gather once again to celebrate one thing which we pride ourselves in, which is excellence. And so today, being the very auspicious occasion of awarding students who have excelled in various areas of their student life here at the University of Nairobi. Gathered in Taifa Hall, where we are currently, are students from across all the campuses of the University of Nairobi, the awardees of various commendations to be given today to them to honor the work that they have been doing in playing an integral role to the success and the status of the University of Nairobi. And behind me is the procession that is going to commence this event today here at Taifa Hall. In the procession are the scouts as well as the deans of various faculties here at the University of Nairobi. This event brings together not just members of faculty, but also students and friends of the University of Nairobi, some of whom have sponsored this event by donating various awards to be given to students and various other stakeholders. The awardees of today's gifts will be students from across the board, right from PhD to undergraduate levels and even diploma certificate students. And so the students are indeed excited and will be joining the procession shortly, after which we'll be speaking to other stakeholders in the course of the day.
Let us pray. God, our Heavenly Father, we come to you this morning as a community of the University of Nairobi, staff, students, our alumni, our partners, to thank you that you've given us this opportunity to serve you in this institution. Today we assemble here for student recognition, students constituting a large constituency of the university, recognizing them for the achievements they have made in the year 2021-2022. We offer each one of us to you, the donors, the recipient, the Senate, the management, that you bless us, you be with us this morning from the beginning to the end. For all that we are doing, we shall remember to thank you because we do it for your glory. Through Christ our Lord. We may be seated. Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation, Enterprise, represented by Professor Mary Kinoti, the Chief Operations Officer, the entire management, deans of faculties, associate deans, heads of departments, other members of Senate, the Student Council and the Student Congress, the entire staff, student fraternity, our partners, our donors, particularly this morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Julius Ogengo. I am the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academic affairs. I would like to very warmly welcome all of you present and those joining us online to this student recognition ceremony. In a sense, the first one. Previously, we had what we call prize giving, and so this version, the student recognition, is an expanded version because we recognize students come to the university and do many things more than sitting in class. The students play games, the students engage in corporate social responsibility, they engage in research, they provide leadership, and so on. And so, as a departure from what we did previously to just recognize those who had scored high marks, today and going forward, we'll be recognizing the other achievements. We have therefore assembled many of those that were recommended by their respective faculties and other units for that purpose. So it differs slightly. We will do it in that way. It is organized in segments. We will bring up, call, mention all those who are being recognized, and then we will go into giving them awards or prizes that we will have. So we will have a section for a few remarks, and then we will go on to present the candidates for those awards. Before then we receive the remarks, I would like to introduce to you the deans of faculties, the 10 faculties in which these students study and made the achievements. The Dean for Faculty of Agriculture is Professor Moses Nyangito. He is indisposed this morning and is represented by the Associate Dean in that faculty, Professor Catherine Kunyanga. Thank you. The Dean, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences is Professor Jack Odhiambo. Thank you, Professor Odhiambo. And the Dean, Faculty of the Built Environment and Design, is on leave and unable to join us, and is represented by the Associate Dean for that faculty, Dr. Silas Muketha. The Dean, Faculty of Business and Management Sciences, is Professor James Jihia, is in this post, and this morning is represented by the Associate Dean in that faculty, Dr. Joshua Wanjare. The Dean, Faculty of Education, is Professor Jeremiah Kalai. The Dean, Faculty of Engineering, is Professor Ayub Gitau. And the Dean, Faculty of Health Sciences, is Professor George Osanjo. And the Dean, Faculty of Law, is Professor Winfred Kamau. And the Dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, Professor Leonda Kerubo, is in this post and is represented by the Associate Dean, Professor Francis Mola. And the Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, is Professor John Mande. Each of those faculties has associate deans, some of whom we have already acknowledged, and the heads of academic departments who constitute Senate together with others. May I now ask all the associate deans and heads of departments and members of Senate seated on that side to please arise for us to acknowledge them. Thank you very much. You may be seated. That is the Senate that prepares the students. May I also today then introduce to us the members of management. Professor Mary Kinoti is representing the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation, and Enterprise, Professor Margaret Hutchison. So, Professor Mary Kinoti, please, if you... Maybe you could stand at those who are also far can see you. And to support those students, campus services, and administrative services, the Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Brian Uma. And the Dean of Students, who manages all the out-of-classroom activities for the students, Mr. Johnson Kinywa, is in the house. And the academic registrar, Mr. Webuye, is in this post and is represented by Mr. Charles Kulu. And definitely the administrative process are coordinated by the registrar administration, Mr. Bernard Juguna. The other wing of governance for the university is the Student Council, and the chair of the Student Council is present, Madam Monica Malith. And if the other members of your council may upstand for us to recognize them, if they are present, other members of the Student Council present, we recognize them online. I would now like, if somebody has a microphone, somebody who has a mobile microphone along the way, Sawe. Yes, if you bring it down, I would like to, in a very special way, Vice Chancellor, to acknowledge and to thank most sincerely upfront the donors who have contributed immensely to make this function happen. And I will, with your permission, I request that each one of them present just arises and says their name and the organization that they represent.
Good morning, everyone. My name is representing myself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Giro Gaturu, representing DOC and PLC.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Ms. Joe representing Professor Piero Lumumba, the founder and chairman of the Piero Lumumba Foundation.
Good morning, Dr. Esther Koreano, Good morning, everyone. Representing the trustees of 2019 Memorial Award.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sarah Roy, representing MSB Consultants Limited, Foreign Language Engineers. Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Chancellor, CEO in Western Board. Good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Tandui. I'm representing the Small Green Plants. On behalf of Manu Chanel, Dr. Bishop, and National Star.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Martin Malaysia. I'm the chair of the Department of Economics and Development Studies. I am representing Professor Jerry Maria.
Good morning. My name is Joseph Budia, and I represent myself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Magdalene. I'm here with my two colleagues. We are representing Medtech Limited, a subsidiary of the Worship Group. Thank you.
If there is any other donor seated somewhere, if you can put up your hand so we see where you are.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Hastings Ozwala. I represent University of Nairobi Alumni Association. I'm accompanied by my two colleagues. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Felix Mwasa, representing the
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joseph Abudi. I'm also representing Freedom Hospitals Limited.
Good morning, all. My name is Dr. Collins Papa. I represent Ultravetis East Africa Limited.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Cynthia Mulaku. I'm representing the Institute of Quantity Surveyors of Kenya. I'm here on behalf of the President.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Biti Zamboko. I'm representing Dr. Boniface Oyugi and myself. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Boniface Msembi. I come from Bachu Industries Limited, and I'm here to represent Mr. Avraj Bachu, who is the director of Accurate Steel Mills Limited. Bachu Industries is composed of many companies, so I only represent one company, which is Accurate Steel Mills Limited. Thank you.
Bothia Henry are my names. Together with my two colleagues, we represent Prudential Insurance. Good morning to all.
Let us collectively then applaud loudly now. Most sincerely appreciated. Now we'll take a few remarks, and the first brief speech will be from the donor's representative, representing Ganji Smarak Needs Trust Fund. If we clap, she will feel warmer.
Good morning, everyone. The Vice Chancellor, the Deputy, Mr. Ogengo, the Deans, all distinguished guests, our honorees of today, I take this opportunity to thank you all and wish you well. I'm representing Gandhi Smarak Needy Funds, and it is a pleasure to be here today for this recognition ceremony. This is my second day to be here, the second time to be here. Last year I was here, and I'm here again. And I'm representing the Gandhi Smarak Needy Funds on behalf of Dr. Manu Chandaria, Dr. Hiruji Shah, and Achnabul Sara. They were supposed to be here, but because of one reason and another, they could not make it. That is why I'm here today. And today is a great day. It's a great day for those who have done well and those who have worked hard. And it's a pleasure to recognize them. Yes, if you consider yourself, you will be extremely talented because you have done it. You'll be honored today because of the hard work you have done, and it will increase your self-esteem, confidence, give back more to the community. You have done it great job. Yes, and that is, I repeat again, you have done a great job. Together with the deans who took their time to work together with you, the honorees, you have really done us great. And we are proud. That is why we are here today. We recognize you because this is a different one from last year. Even we are recognizing these extracurricular activities, those who have done well in that. We are not only recognizing academic part of it, because people are talented differently. And because you have done it well, that's why you are going to get a reward. Education is an investment in ourselves, an inheritance from our parents and our guardians, and nobody can take it away from us. It's some added advantage to us. It is something which is making you to achieve more in the future. Education is the key. And if you don't have education, you cannot move ahead because you need it. Whether it is in extracurricular activity, at least you have to have education. Then, I know that this time it is hard, yes. Financially, it is hard. But at least take time, sacrifice yourself for education. And being a good example to inspire and transpire this young generation, these young people who have a quest to come and work hard in the life to come. And kindly allow me to speak on behalf of Gandhi Smarak, which was started in 1962, and it has been the longest donor in University of Nairobi. It was started by the government of India and the British High Commission and several Indian donors who had a common interest, which they were to construct an institution of technical training, and which was converted to this very one, University of Nairobi. I think those people did a great job because they wanted people to be educated and to move further. Another thing, Gandhi Smarak, the main function is to sponsor students. And we sponsor students of University of Nairobi, around 40 students and above. And every year, we use almost 10 million to sponsor them. Last year, we sponsored the masters and the PhDs. Last year, we had Nairobi University Foundation, and Gandhi Smarak donated around 10 million because we love people to go ahead and have a bright future. And to our dear lecturers, the team which made this day be successful, and the hard work and your dedication, you really done a good job to shape our students to have good future leaders. All things work together for good for those who love God. We harvest the fruit of hardship, struggles, and faith. To our honorees, congratulations. We are proud of you. Let the sky be the limit. We wish you well in the future and pray God to expand your territories. May God bless you.
Thank you. Shall we applaud that? Let's get into a bit of changamka kidogo, into a more celebratory mood. Choir, can you changamsha as a bit? Choir, changamsha kidogo. If you have space, you can arise and dance a little. Wanjare. Some two numbers for us. Kuchangamka is a bit cold. That's a student choir. It's a great choir. We recognize them for that outstanding performance. They do very well. Let's hear them. If we clap for them, they will give us very good numbers.
Chuo Nairobi, tunakaribisha wageni wote.
Tuungane, sisi sote tuwe jamii moja.
Ili tujenge nchi yetu Kenya iende mbele.
Tuungane, sisi sote tuwe jamii moja.
Ili tujenge nchi yetu Kenya iende mbele.
Dunia nzima inatutambua.
ayaye, chuo Nairobi, hakuna matata, ayaye,
inatutambua.
ayaye, chuo Nairobi, hakuna matata, ayaye,
Twawapenda sana.
ayaye, chuo Nairobi, hakuna matata, ayaye,
Twawapenda sana.
ayaye, chuo Nairobi, hakuna matata, ayaye,
Bora tumezingatia.
ayaye, chuo Nairobi, hakuna matata, ayaye,
Bora tumezingatia.
ayaye, chuo Nairobi, hakuna matata, ayaye,
Wamefuzu kutoka chuo cha Nairobi.
madaktari, walimu na wahandisi,
Mawakili wengi na wachoraji ramani.
chuo Nairobi ni chemichemi ya akili,
Wengi wamefuzu kutoka chuo cha Nairobi.
madaktari, walimu na wahandisi,
Mawakili wengi na wachoraji ramani.
chuo Nairobi ni chemichemi ya akili, university twasonga mbele, university haturudi nyuma, university twasonga mbele, university haturudi nyuma.
Kwa utafiti tumepiga hatua nyingi.
Afrika wa kwanza kuweka figo kwa binadamu,
Mambo ya korona tunashughulika sana.
chuo Nairobi ni chemichemi ya akili,
Kwa utafiti tumepiga hatua nyingi.
Afrika wa kwanza kuweka figo kwa binadamu,
Mambo ya korona tunashughulika sana.
chuo Nairobi ni chemichemi ya akili, university twasonga mbele, university haturudi nyuma, university twasonga mbele, university haturudi nyuma.
Mlango wazi, wananchi wasome.
Chuo Nairobi tunayo masomo ya ziada,
Kwa ya kiasi mtapata elimu.
hakuna haja kwenda kusomea ng'ambo.
Mlango wazi, wananchi wasome.
Chuo Nairobi tunayo masomo ya ziada,
Kwa ya kiasi mtapata elimu.
hakuna haja kwenda kusomea ng'ambo. University tasonga mbele, university haturudi nyuma, university tasonga mbele, university haturudi nyuma.
Tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda.
Daima,
Tunayoipenda.
daima,
Kenya nchi tunayoipenda.
daima,
Tunajivunia sana tukijiita Wakenya, nchi yenye baraka.
daima, daima, daima,
Kenya makao yetu ni nchi ya kupendeza, kamwe hatutaiacha.
daima,
Hatutaiacha.
daima,
Hatutaiacha.
daima.
Wenzangu,
Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima.
kipenzi chetu, nchi yenye upendo, hatutaacha Kenya daima na milele.
Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima.
Tumeapa sote ya Kenya daima na milele.
Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima.
Kenya nchi yangu,
Mimi ni mwana Kenya daima.
Nienda ng'ambo nitarudi,
Mimi ni mwana Kenya daima.
Kamwe na wageni,
Mimi ni mwana Kenya daima.
Kutoshwa na wabaya,
Mimi ni mwana Kenya daima.
Fariti Kenya nchi yangu,
Mimi ni mwana Kenya daima.
Mali wangu nitalinda,
Mimi ni mwana Kenya daima.
wenzangu,
Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima.
Kenya taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda
Daima,
tunayoipenda
daima,
tunayoipenda.
daima.
Thank you very much. Choir, sasa tumechangamka. May I now invite the representative of all the people being recognized today, and this is Miheso Collins. We will clap, you will come faster.
The Vice Chancellor, Professor Kiama Gitahi, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Enterprise, Chief Operations Officer, distinguished donors, fellow awardees, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's an honor to stand before you on this auspicious day. As we gather here to celebrate the achievement of our peers, I would like to take a moment to recognize the hard work and dedication of every single person in this hall. Whether you're a sportsman, a leader, an academician, a researcher, an innovator, an entrepreneur, or a volunteer, you have all demonstrated an unwavering commitment to excellence and a willingness to go above and beyond for the betterment of our community. Today we honor those who have excelled in their respective fields, but let's not forget that each and every one of us has a potential to make a difference. We all have unique talents and abilities that, when harnessed, can create a positive change in the world. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to the University of Nairobi for organizing this prize presentation ceremony. It's a great honor for us all to be recipients of these prestigious awards. They are a powerful inspiration tool for driving talent, innovation, and development in various fields. They serve as a source of inspiration and motivation, attracting top talent, serving as benchmark for excellence. I'm proud to be part of this university and grateful for the support and encouragement I continue to receive throughout my academic studies. As we reflect on our time here, I'd like to emphasize that our success has not only solely come from academic pursuits. We have also made significant contributions to the community through sports, through leadership and volunteer work. These are the things that set us apart and make us all-rounded individuals. To the athletes among us, you have shown us the power of discipline and perseverance. Your tireless efforts and relentless pursuits of excellence have not only brought glory to this institution, but have inspired countless others to follow in your footsteps. To the leaders with us, you have demonstrated the importance of vision and collaboration. You have shown us that with the right mindset and a strong sense of purpose, we can work together to achieve great things. You have shown that leadership is not just about taking charge, but also being a good listener, a role model, and a team player. To the volunteers among us, you have exemplified the true meaning of service and selflessness. Your incessant efforts to make a difference in the lives of those around you are a testament to the power of compassion and empathy. Your achievements remind us that we have a responsibility to use our talents and abilities to serve others. I acknowledge and celebrate the academicians, the scientists, and researchers. These individuals are the backbone of our academic institution and are the driving force behind innovation and progress. They dedicate their lives in advancing knowledge, pushing the boundaries of what we know and exploring the unknown. Their work has led to countless breakthroughs, from life-saving medical treatments to cutting-edge technologies that shape our modern world. It is thanks to their tireless efforts that we have made such remarkable progress, and we owe them a debt of gratitude. Today, we honor these brilliant minds and express our appreciation to their invaluable contributions to society, without forgetting the mentors who have enabled each of us to be here. However, let us not be complacent in our current achievement. Let us continue to challenge ourselves and to seek out new opportunities to grow and learn. Let us not be afraid to take risks and step out of our comfort zones. There are so many pressing issues that need our attention, such as the current economic crisis, the devastating effects of climate change in third world countries, and the issues that challenge the human rights, such as inequality. We have the power to create a positive change in the world, but it all starts with us taking action. In the words of great Kwame Nkrumah, countrymen, the task ahead is great indeed, and the heavy is the responsibility. And yet, it's a noble and glorious challenge, a challenge which calls for the courage to dream, the courage to believe, the courage to dare, the courage to do, the courage to envision, the courage to fight, the courage to work, the courage to achieve the highest excellences and the fullest greatness of man. Do we ask for more in life? Let us embrace our unique talents and abilities and use them to make a difference in the world. So to my fellow awardees and everyone in this hall, I challenge you to be proactive in taking the opportunities, to be open to new experiences, and to never stop striving for excellence. The future is bright and it's up to us to shape it. This future is now, and things are changing in real time. Once again, congratulations. I wish you all the best as you embark on the next phase of your journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's applaud him more. May I now call upon the Chair of the Student Council, Madam Monica Malith.
The Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Enterprise represented today, the COO, deans, our Dean of Students, the donors, the awardees, and everyone here today, good morning. My name is Monica Malith, the UNSA chairperson. And today, I'm to talk of the reason as to why we recognize. And today, we are recognizing to celebrate achievements, which allows the university to acknowledge hard work, outstanding performance in co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. We're also here to motivate excellence, which is a motivation for our students. And the university showcases the commitment to fostering a culture of excellence and encourages students to reach their full potential. We're also here today to build a positive environment for all of us, to foster a sense of pride among the students' community, which encourages healthy competition and a spirit of collaboration, as students can learn from and be inspired by their own peers. We are the university which enhances our university reputation. We showcase UN's commitment to scholarly excellence and student development, and its dedication to nurturing and recognizing talents. We also strengthen stakeholders' engagement, and that's why today we have our donors, and the university get to be connected widely. We help in it, this helps in networking and future opportunities, leads to a future such as opportunities such as internships, scholarships, research collaborations, mentorship, and job opportunities. And today, congratulations to all those who are going to be awarded today. It is a testament to the pursuit of knowledge, greatness, and the pursuit of making a positive impact in our society. A stepping stone to a greater heights, a beginning of a new opportunity, new challenges, and an avenue to make a difference. We remain to be humble as the awardees. Remember to remain humble, continue learning and growing, and always strive for excellence. Take up the responsibility that comes with success, and always remember positivity reigns above everything else. Thank you, Monica.
Asante sana, asante sana. I had forgotten to look up there. Then I looked, Vice Chancellor, I looked up there. And yes, then I saw watu wengi. Makofi. Vice Chancellor, there are 731 students who qualified for your recognition in the year 2021-2022, and the majority of them are present here. It's now my distinguished honor to invite the Vice Chancellor, who's the guest of honor for today, to deliver his address. Na naomba kwa heshima tusimame tumkaribishe Bwana Vice Chancellor. Makofi tafadhali kwa Vice Chancellor.
Thank you very much. We may be seated. I want to acknowledge all of you who are gathered here this morning on this important day of recognizing the best in our midst. Also to acknowledge the DVC academic, all the sponsors, the students, the DVC research, the chief operations officer, the deans, and all members of Senate. The University of Nairobi does not disappoint. We get the best, we get actually the cream who are admitted to the University of Nairobi to study. We nurture them, we celebrate them, and we usher them into the world to go out there and continue performing. And today, as the Deputy Vice Chancellor said, we agreed to change the way we award our best so that we can expand our role of honor. And this is a role that will be there in perpetuity, because University of Nairobi will be there many years. So even when you check the website 50 years from now, you can show your grandchildren that on this day, the University of Nairobi celebrated you for your performance in different spheres. And obviously, you know, we have ushered out very many out there, and as I said, we do not disappoint. They have gone out and excelled. And I have mentioned that this year, last year, this period is a period when we have actually shown what we are as a university. The current president of the country is a graduate of this university for all the 3 degrees. The undergraduate, the master's, and the PhD. The deputy, also the vice chancellor and the deputy vice chancellor. Yes, and they are the other great people you see here. Also the deputy president, the president of the Supreme Court, the speakers of the two of Parliament, that is National Assembly as well as Senate, the president of the Supreme Court, and many others. I saw even the chair of the EACC also from here. Also in many of the universities, they are being learned currently by our staff and the others, those who graduated from here. Literally all of them, yeah. So we do not disappoint. We have received the best, we have mentored them, and all of them have gone out there to do very well. So I'm very delighted to welcome you all to this year's Student Recognition Award ceremony to honor students for excellence performance. This important event signifies our commitment to scholarly excellence as boldly declared in this university slogan. Today, over 800 awards will be given, making it the largest honor list or honors list in the history of this program. I note with satisfaction that for the very first time, we are going to reward students' effort in other areas beyond academic performance. The new awards cover such areas as students' talents, innovation and entrepreneurship, corporate social responsibility, leadership, frontierism, sports and games, and the other extracurricular activities. This is a deliberate move aimed at fulfilling our objective of producing holistic graduates. It is also an acknowledgement on our part that other activities outside the academic realm are also vital for building an all-round student and a citizen of this country and the world. To those students who will be receiving awards today, I wish to congratulate you on your great achievement. I'm aware that it takes a lot of sacrifice to get where you have reached, and hence the awards you are about to receive are well-deserved badges of distinction of honor for you to carry everywhere you go. Through these prizes, the university appreciates and lauds you for your dedication to the cause, hard work and discipline, perseverance, as well as the willingness to go on an extra mile in order to deliver nothing but the best. Your sterling performance also demonstrates desirable attributes of character building and the solid foundation for growth in the fields that you will pursue going forward. I wish you the very success. Even as I congratulate you for making your parents, guardians, and other benefactors proud, I want also to offer some advice. Do not rest on your laurels just yet, for this is only the beginning of your journey to greatness. Already you have witnessed that the path to success is riddled with obstacles. Continue to work hard, and the world will be yours to conquer. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's world, every university worth its name is preoccupied with positioning its students and graduates so that they can easily integrate with their peers from anywhere and hold their own. The University of Nairobi continues to strategically mold its students in that direction. You have my assurance as the Vice Chancellor that those being rewarded today represent excellence beyond the gates of this university, and I've just mentioned that before. Our students have continued to excel in competitions up to the international level. Only recently, Lennox Kirianki emerged as the best mediator at the 2023 Conflict Prevention and Resolution International Mediation Competition held in Brazil. Brian Kibet was voted as the best orator when his team of 3 from the Faculty of Law won the Strathmore Tax Law Hackathon. You can clap for them. Lisa Wele, a second-year student from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, is currently taking part in the African Festival of Table Tennis after winning the regional championship. On the track, you recall, our own Ferdinand Omanyala from the Faculty of Science and Technology continues to smash records in the 100-meter sprint. And I could go on and on. But the point is that nurturing students' talents alongside their academic progression is a sure way of ensuring their successful development. Accomplishment in diverse areas will enable students to access and exploit the countless opportunities that the world has to offer. When our students excel, they uplift the name of the university, country, and the continent. To our faculty and staff, your hard work and dedication has been instrumental in producing these exceptional graduates. Your commitment to academic excellence and the holistic development of our students is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your tireless effort in ensuring that our students receive the best education possible. I wish to especially single out the sponsors of the various prizes for their generosity, and they have just introduced themselves. Your consistent support makes it possible for us to hold a better event every year, including this one. I wish to thank you most sincerely. Only yesterday, we had a successful annual University Compassion Day to mobilize support so that the needy student among us can access quality education without suffering financial constraints. A good number of you seated here today were also present and donated generously. I extend our gratitude to you for this noble gesture. I also want to acknowledge those students who did not receive an award today. Remember that recognition is not the only measure of success. It is essential to continue striving towards personal growth and academic excellence. Do not be discouraged by this temporary setback, but instead use it as a motivation to work harder and smarter in future. There will always be opportunities to improve and make a positive impact in your community, both now and in the future. To the parents and guardians of our students, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering support. Your guidance, encouragement, and sacrifice have played a significant role in shaping the character and success of your children. We thank you for entrusting them to our care and for partnering with us in their education journey. Let us all continue to work together towards achieving our shared goal of producing graduates who will positively impact the world. Congratulations once again to all the awards recipients. And thank you for making this event a great success. Thank you and God bless you.
Another round of applause for Vice Chancellor. It is now time to present to you, Vice Chancellor, the role of recognizees. And this is the way we will do it. We'll call out their names and they will just upstand where they are. So when you hear your name, you just stand where you are. We'll appreciate you. We'll go all the way to the end. Then we'll get to the next segment where you will be given the awards that are already present in the respective faculties. The first, before I go to the deans, is the best overall students in the faculties. The Vice Chancellor, 10 students qualified in the year 2021, 2022 for recognition in their various faculties. In the Faculty of Agriculture, Suheima Mohammed. In the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Ngoha George Odhiambo. In the Faculty of Business and Management Science, Rugero Eid Mubaraka. In the Faculty of Education, Mohamed Hamdi Ishad. Faculty of Engineering, Mwaniki Alvin Wamwea. In the Faculty of Health Sciences, Miheso Collins Lemashon. In the Faculty of Law, Odongo Ochieng Edgar. In the Faculty of Science and Technology, Kamau Ami Gitau. In the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Makau Rosalia Mongeli. The best overall student in the whole university, Ndegwa Cynthia Wahito. Ndegwa Cynthia Wahito from the Faculty of Built Environment and Design. She will also receive the Ganzi Smarak Needh Trust Fund Award, the University of Nairobi Alumni Association Award, and the Professor Peter Mbidi and Family Prize. Shall we applaud all those? Vice Chancellor, I will now call upon the various deans in the alphabetical order to present the list of their recognizees, beginning with the Faculty of Agriculture.
Ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, good morning. Vice Chancellor, sir, in the year 2021-2022, the following 52 students, whom I have the pleasure to present to you, qualified for the Vice Chancellor's recognition in their respective categories that I'm going to mention. I'll start with the PhD programs, part 2 of the thesis. I wish to recognize the first one, Andeyaju Dolopo Folasade. Kindly stand. Leleguya Geoffrey Lenyanyon and Miriam Biyu. The master's program, part 1, I wish to recognize Omiya Bivali Baraka Obako, Olieko Suleiman Owili, and Ofware Esther Ochieng. Part 2 of the master's thesis, I wish to recognize the following 3 candidates: Ali Ragma Doya, Chengo Grace Dama, Otieno Wycliffe. Kindly stand. I'll go to the bachelor's program, first year. The first one, Waweru Michelle Wanjiko, then Abich Edwin Otieno, and Jerry Stella Njoki. Second year, BSc program, Awotude Adiola Omotola, then Mwanzia Peter Makau, Kombo Alfred Emali. I'll go to third year. I wish to recognize Kanyeri Chamain Nyatolo, and then Ketia Madani and Gatweri Lolaine Kaimenyi. Fourth year, that's the finalist year, I wish to recognize Suheima Mohammed Alimud, Haman Singu Oluoch, Washika Joseph Olo, Cherono Doreen, and for Cherono Doreen, she's also been awarded from our donors, Agrochemical Association of Kenya, and also from Twiga Chemicals Limited. Then Givenchy Chepkemoi, the other finalist, who has also been awarded by some of our donors, including Tetra Pak Limited, Kenya Institute of Food Sciences Prize, and Kenya Breweries Limited under the Food Science and Technology category. Now, moving from academics, I'll go to the talent. The first talent that I wish to recognize from the Faculty of Agriculture is Julius Ndeche for poultry. Kindly stand. And then Awara Joshua, singing. And then Nina Obuya for dancing. I'll move on to the next category for research and publication. I recognize 3 students from the Faculty of Agriculture: Otieno Jeff Samuel, Joyce Njogona, Georgina Mulwa. The other category, innovation and entrepreneurship, I wish to recognize Georgina Mulwa, Ali Ragma Dhoia, and Mwangi Angela Wanjiku. The other category on corporate social responsibility, I wish to recognize the following 3 students: Geoffrey Chomba, Ruth Mongai, and Rabon Kefa. I wish to recognize the other category on leadership. The following 3 students are being recognized from the Faculty of Agriculture: Tom Oyueka Okech, Philip Onyango, and Mary Njeri. The other category is on volunteerism. I wish to recognize the 3 students: Brian Kamati, Gideon Major, and Faiz Victor. The other category is extracurriculum activity. I wish to recognize Martin Okello, Shelton Otieno, and Sila Tabi. I'll go to sports and games from the Faculty of Agriculture, the most outstanding players. The first one is George Reynolds for rugby. Then Ochieng Junior Valentine for taekwondo. Then most talented players in sports and games from the Faculty of Agriculture, I wish to recognize Ongweyo Okoth for taekwondo, Jane Sarah Moni for volleyball, Francis Waweru for swimming, Alex Mambo for athletics. I also wish to recognize the most valuable player per sport. Number 1 is Stephen Morara for hockey, and then Alex Mambo for athletics. Those are the candidates that I wish to present from the Faculty of Agriculture. Thank you.
Vice Chancellor, sir, in the 2021-2022 academic year, the following 73 students, whom I have the pleasure to present to you, qualified for the Vice Chancellor's recognition in the respective categories: academic awards, PhD programs: Simon K. Bett, Okia Stephen Shisoka, Dlama Ogagao Uzezi. Master's programs: Part 1, Shikanda Shem Shimoto, Wachira Roslyn Wangui, Matama Lilian Akinyi. Part 2, Muela Esperanza Katola, Mbau Nefat Mwangi, Ochieng Bevlin Anyango. Bachelor's programs, first year: Tune Dennis Masharia, Ngoka Beverly Kwekwe, Otieno Yvonne Aoko, Kamau Irene Wanjiru, who also receives the Dr. D'Souza Memorial Prize. Second year: Njuguna Abianjoki, Mercy Vugusta, Alex Okidi Jones Alex. Carlos Kiplangat Rotich, who receives a CASNEB Outstanding Student Prize for Arts and a reward from the Professor Jane Mariara Awards. And cousin Joseph Kinyayian, who also receives an award from Professor Jane Mariara. Third year: Were Otieno Evans, George Muthui, Nguka Ken Ojwang. Fourth year: Mwendwa Richard, Monyange Purity Nanjala, Jane Kananu Nthiga, Ngoha George Odhiambo, who receives a Professor Porter Prize, Opondo Rose Michelle, who receives a Yusuf Dawood Award and a Professor Henry Indagasi Award Prize. Murugu Winnie Naitore, who receives an African Development and Economic Consultants Prize, and Gishane Lucy Wanjiru, who receives an award from ZANI, a ZANI Award. Murugu Winnie Naitore, Onjero Regan, Namu Susan Vati, Gati Emmanuel Macero, all of whom receive Professor Jane Mariera Awards, and Akwam Elena Daku, who receives an award from Professor Alfred Buregea. Diploma programs, Mutua Estanduku, Bakir Rayana Mohammed, Mwangi Michelle, Wanjohi Celestine Nyambura. Under the category of talent, we have Cornelius Mukonya for mentorship, Enoch Nyamongo, content creator, and Hilda Loreen Anyango for modeling. Research and publication, Socrates Majune and Nancy Adhiambo Omondi. For innovation and entrepreneurship, Karega George Edwin Karia, Helen Akumu Mboya, Oyamo Charles Otieno, and Mwangi Jacinta Wanjiru. On corporate social responsibility, Frida Mongare, Mesri Lungatso, and Evans Olwach. Under the Leadership Award, Peter Nguka, Francis Langu, Razima Salim. On volunteerism, Shadrach Muchemi, Mary Adhiambo, Elizabeth Khasiro Munuya. For extracurricular activities, Mitesh Varsani, Mukeli Muendo, Stella Tiyoi. The most outstanding players for games and sports, Shirene Otieno for hockey, Jane Ndihiru for athletics, Austin Mutindao, volleyball, Lisa Wele, table tennis, Fares Adala, basketball, Shamim Mbai, volleyball, Bilha Mukami Njoroge, soccer, and Abdi Kadir Mohammed, darts. Caroline Muendo, soccer, Jude Kipkemboi, tennis, Khadija Hassan, taekwondo, Brian Mutua, rugby. Most outstanding players among the persons living with disability, Titoi Stella Cherop, wheelchair basketball for persons with disability. And finally, the most outstanding international student, Rizel Vorherven, for handball ladies. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor.
Vice Chancellor, sir, in the 2021-2022 academic year, the following 59 students whom I have the pleasure to present to you qualifying for Vice Chancellor's recognition in their respective categories in the Faculty of Built Environment and Design. Academic awards, master's programs. Part 1, Lubano Teresa, Nasil Amirin Wali Mohamed, Mariam Taril Abdi. Part 2, Chemngeno, Prudence, Koira Andrew Maitei, Karioki Ariet Wangeshi, Patrick Ignatius Mwangi, who received the Kenya Institute of Planners Award, Mwoki Paul Wambua, who also received the Joint Building Council Prize. In the bachelor's programs, the first year in the Faculty of Built Environment and Design, Ali Kimutai Betts, Gishani Hema Wasera, Murege Joy Mudoni. Then second year, Vekaria Nishanti Mikant, John Baptista Nderito, Kimingi Joseph Karanja, Francis Nyatundo Ombaso, who received the Madhu and the Gishori Prize. That year, we have Danga Ewing Malon, Ogalo Violet Awol, Gamba Joash Savio, who received the Madhu and the Gishori Prize, Patel Prithvi Tishbari Larji Naran, that's quite mouthful, who received the Madhu and the Gishori Award. For the year, we have Sheriot, Anthony Kipgetish, Muredi Derito Dennis. Then we have Kagiri Sheila Wanjiko, who received the Institution of Surveyors of Kenya Prize, Access Real Estate Limited, Knight Frank Annual Award, who also received the Knight Frank Annual Award, another Knight Frank Annual Award, then Basco Products Kenya Limited, and then Simbi Richard Ellis Limited Prize. Then Kitonga Julius Munyalo, who received the Institute of Quantity Surveyors of Kenya Prize, MS Kanjuba Consultant Prize, Crown Burger Kenya Limited Prize, and Basco Products Kenya Limited Prize. Then Ando Nache Alima, who received the Access Real Estate Limited Prize, the Knight Frank Annual Award, the Simbi Richards Ellis Limited Prize. Wasonga Rodney Ochieng, Knight Frank Award, Annual Award. Then Maina Wawero, Knight Frank Annual Award. Obayo Nyakoya James, Crown Burger Kenya Limited Prize. Then we also have Mwenda Linjoy Karemi, who received the Basco Products Kenya Limited Award. Then Maina Collins Kagera, who received the Basco Product Kenya Limited Company Award. Then Koesh Shipchumba Nere, who received the Basco Product Kenya Limited Company Prize. Then Godo Chartered Arbitrators Prize. Then we have Macharia Lendia Wamboi, the Anchor Consultant Prize. Kangwana Amandi Esther, who received the Town and Country Planners Association of Kenya Prize. Then Nyaga Muremi Dan, who will get the Godo Chartered Arbitrators Prize. Then Saidi Bakari Ndando, the Godo Chartered Arbitrators Award. Then we have Kamau Mase Nyambura, who received the Godo Chartered Arbitrators Prize. Then Mastulai Alea Assis, who received the Chrysom Agencies Limited Prize. Then Fevia Nsoka Alian Muindi, Yekundi Davis Muredi, Ganji Abasari Kamundin. Then Sixthia Ndegwa Sendia Waheto, Maina Sirobia Wamoshe, Kalei Valentine Mutinda. In terms of the talents, we have Ngaruya Steve Kanja, who get the Music Production Award. Richard Wainaina, guitarist. Kisia Biri Easi, who get the Visual Artist Award. We have the Corporate Social Responsibility. We have Korir Koesh Diana. We have John Roy Oshola, and then we have Mary Goretz. Then Leadership Award, we have Peterson Kongo Irongo, Nishant Ruxmakant Vicaria, and Rudhu Wangeshi Itonga. Then in terms of volunteerism, we have Parteri Ormunyak, then Onunga Brian Omondi, Lois Mige Onchuel. In terms of extracurricular activities, we have Joshua Parisimei, Otieno Jennifer Regina, Okumu Ondongo Godfrey. Then sports and games, the most outstanding player, we have Chacha Hari in terms of chess, then Koesh, Geoffrey, okay. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you, Vice Chancellor.
Vice Chancellor, sir, in the year 2021-2022 academic year, the following 66 students whom I have the pleasure to present to you qualified for the Vice Chancellor's recognition in their respective categories. The academic awards, PhD programs, Part 1, Irungu James Ngugi, please stand. Abdi Asha, Njia James Mbugwa, PhD program Part 2, Haile Mutisia, Paul Obanda, Samson Akumu. For the master's program, Part 1, Barak Karama Award, Namalenya Karen Naliaka, Msioka Betty Siokau, Part 2, Naibei Monica Sabai, Omondi Avidan Sebedi, Malova Angela Sikoe, Jambi Joseph Ndwati, who also gets the Price Waterhouse Coopers Prize. Number 8, still Master's Programs Part 2, Shandbai Shaheen Abdullah Sul, who also gets Marketing Society of Kenya Prize. Kambale Mariam Mshuma, who also gets Kenya Institute of Supplies Management Prize. Bageni Concepta, who also gets Deloitte and Touche Prize. For the bachelor's programs, first year, Jean Sere Mugendi, who gets Dr. D'Souza Memorial Prize. Please stand if you are in the crowd. Magara Marcela Kerubo, Mwangi Jane Wanjiru. The second year, Keango Rogers Onsongo, Mboya Brian Okoth, Macau Purity Siomiti. Thank you. For the third year, we have Award Christine Elsie, Mercy Danu John, Odhiambo Lorraine Achieng, Mutinda Brian Mtua, who also gets the PKF Kenya Prize. Odero Elizabeth Anyango, who also gets the Canadian Assurance Company Limited Prize. Kuyoni George Gotiek, who also gets the Kenya Institute of Supplies Management Prize. The fourth years, we have Echesa Faith Adhiambo, Rugero Idi Mubarak, who also gets the Kenya Breweries Limited Prize, Professor Isaac Mbeche Management Science Award Prize, Unilever Kenya Limited Prize for the most outstanding scholar. Okay, number 15, we have Serut Brian Diema, who also gets Kasneb Outstanding Student Prize, Maru Yasvi Sanjay, who also gets Professor Isaac Mbeche Management Science Prize, Francis Mary Mutile, who also gets the Asian Commercial Community Academic Award Prize, the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya Prize. We have also the fourth years, Sumba Francis, who gets Kenya Insurance Corporation Prize, Rithi Melvin Kenya, who also gets Unilever Kenya Limited Prize, Mutisia Simon Mutuku, who also gets Unilever Kenya Limited Prize, Odhiambo Caroline Nyangweso, who also gets the Price Waterhouse Coopers Prize, Hilda Memorial, Matu Memorial Prize, Odhiambo Peter, who also gets Price Waterhouse Coopers Prize, Emily Okemwa Memorial Prize. Makoha Virginia Nabwile will also get Kennedy Assurance Company Prize. Kariuki Rose Njeri, who gets Kenya Institute of Supplies Management Prize. For the diploma programs, we have Faiz Amal, Ogola Kefo Nyango, Gitau Evelyn Wambui. Then Vice Chancellor Sir, for the research and publication section, we have Hali K. Mutisia, please stand. Joab Ooko, Chirchir Dan Kibet. These are PhD students for their publications. For innovation and entrepreneurship, we have Lydia Sakari, we have Victor Mbadi, and Albert Smew. For talents, we have Nicole Kador for singing, Laisi Navibia dancing, Clinton Njuru singing. For the corporate social responsibility, we have Paris Mwangi, David Madenge, Newton Wawire. And for the leadership award, we have James Mwamitsi, Spencer Oyer, and Victoria Gachihi. Volunteerism, we have Joel Musili, Maria Wanjiku, Glory Kendi. For extracurricular activities, we have Brian Murageri, Lucy Gadoni, and Boaz Mokaya. For sports and games, the most outstanding player, international student, we have Abuk Mandut. And the most valuable player per sport, we have Brian Omondi in handball. Thank you, sir.
Vice Chancellor, sir, in the 2021-2022 academic year, the following 53 students whom I have the pleasure to present to you qualified for the Vice Chancellor's recognition in their respective categories. PhD programs, Esther Wamoyu Gashisho, Michael Mareri Wangai, Evans Mulei Mulatia. You could be upstanding. Master's programs, Ojuang Frederick Otieno, Muthengi Brian Kitonga, Karangathi Mathias Mbugwa. Postgraduate diploma programs, Mwangi Kevin Chege, Murithi Emmanuel Marete, Barasa Kasembeli Sarafina. Bachelor's programs, first year, Abale Ashley Ibola, Nyagoto Stasi Moige, Mwilu Chengo James. Second year, Mweni Doreen, Waithaka Wanjiru Olive, Murugi Joy Blossom. Third year, Wainaina Jacqueline Wajiku, Omoito Barbara Shiundu, Wairimu B. Sylvia. Fourth year, Hamdi Hilshad, Okeyo Titus Roa, Ibrahim Zamzam Kulo. This is a recipient of Henry Idagasi Prize. Munene Mildred Naomi. This is a recipient of Professor Albert Brugea's Prize. Mukoshi Judith Anyanga, a recipient of Professor Alfred Brugea's Award. diploma programs, Mutai Keter Meshak, Simiyu Jacinta, Ali Fatuma Habdi, Innovation and Enterprise, Mansi Leonard Andi, Solomon Kisogochi, Irene Musimi. Talent, Innocent Bogo for rapping, Ezron Kiki, acting and dancing, Kamandi Vilita, singing. Corporate social responsibility, Meshak Simiyu Wekesa, Irene Musimi, as well as Alans Ochieng. Under Leadership Award, we have Billy Juma, Brian Amimo Akach, and Brenda Chebet. That's under the Leadership Award. Volunteerism, we have Oliver Muriuki Kirinya, Matlong Sapul, and Katana Joseph. Under extracurricular activities, sir, we have Fred Okelo, Onesmus Masinde, and Tony Ouma. Sports and games, most outstanding player, we have Dominic Odero Ochieng, basketball, Sheila Jepkomoy, soccer, Tony Otieno Ouma, soccer, most talented player, Grace Ochieng, that is tennis, Clementine Nyogesa, hockey, Agunda Catherine, hockey. And finally, sir, most valuable player per sport, Favor Olumbe is handball, Darwin Darius, rugby, and Brian Simuto, Scrabble, as well as hockey. Thank you, sir.
Vice Chancellor, sir, in the 2021-2022 academic year, the following 83 students might have the pleasure to present to you qualified for Vice Chancellor's recognition in their respective categories. Category A, Academic Awards, PhD Programs, Part 1, Imam Melese, Okoth Paul Sebastian, Bernard Dorcas Dunge. Part 2, Damaris Keluboyalo, Johnson Gugi, John Desiamulo. Master's Program, Part 1, Karaoke Tabitha Wambui, Karaoke Rendia Pauline Wanjira, Mwagi Grace Waithira. Part 2, Onzera Maxwell Abani, Degwal Jane Mukami, Kahungu Rose Njambi. Bachelor's Program, First year Musiri Julius Chalo, Wanjao Miriam, Kenodia Edward Bolo, the Dennis Omodi Adali Award, Mukeje Sujoe, Michael Kihala Machari Award, Wotia Lehema Nafula, Metsek Kebos, Chilonga Lion Dukwe, Metsa Kebos. Second year, Mbaha Tanya Yemba, Audia Tieno Mary, Jelly Levis Jiro, Kimaiga Rebecca Labella, again Mesa Kebos, Onyaga Maxwell Mulewa, Mesa Kebos. Third year, you have Mina Derek Mushina, Mushono Crispus Kichali, Amimo Tony Awol, Karaoke Victor Macharia, Engineer Kale Olege, Civil Engineering. We have Bolo Naomi Wasuka, Mese Kebus, Chungu Samuel Mutinda, Mese Kebus. For the year we have Bala Abraham Noor, Davis and Shetriff, and again Engineer Kale Olege. Onyango Awol Valali, Davis and Shetriff. Ian Kipkoech Kisali, Mesa Kebus. Ahmed Kauda Hassan, Davis and Shetriff. Wanjara Gol Saul, Davis and Shetriff. Kobia Glory Mukiri, Davis and Shetriff. Bale Isiaho, Mau West Merit Award. Utieno Akoth, Mau West Merit Award. Okola Tracy Adwina Mau West Award. 5th year, Ali Ahmed Mohammed. Monique Evelyn Wamoya Mesekibus. Gina Joel Kivisu, Institute of Surveyors of Kenya. Nanyombi Anita Patricia, Institute of Engineers of Kenya. And also Mesekibus. We have Bogo Bill Mhenyi, Institute of Engineers of Kenya, and also Mesekibus. Patel Chad Nalan, Institute of Engineers of Kenya, and Mesekibus. Munani Sone, Institute of Engineers of Kenya, and Mesekibus. Masai Franklin Netia, Institute of Engineers of Kenya. Bogas, Kenya, and also the Mesekibus. And also Isuzu, East Africa. Gedeji Duncan Karaoke, Institute of Engineers of Kenya, and Mesekibus. Ochieng Brian, Institute of Engineers of Kenya. Oyuge Martin Okoth, Institute of Engineers of Kenya, and Mesekibus. Meltes Quinto Juma, Institute of Engineers of Kenya. Wayaki Jonathan Gedhiga, Institute of Engineers of Kenya, and Davis and Shatcliffe. Okoth Celestine Atieno, Dr. Eda Gachukia Science Prize. Namuleni Nema Lorot, Eda Gachukia, Engineer Lege, Dennis Award, Mesek, and also the Accurate Steel Limited. Wairimo Jude Wakikondi, Dr. Eda Gachukia, Morodhi Lama Abdelbazit, Dr. Eda Gachukia, Kalaja Nyambura, Dr. Eda Gachukia, Gadhoni Vanessa Nekesa, Engineer Kale Olege. Then category B, we have research and publications, Gule Stephen Kiambi. We have Peter Kimani Kangede, Dongo Lilian Wangui, Jiro Fausta Bura. Category C, innovation and entrepreneurship. We have Mwiti Franklin Muriungi. We have Chelgon Gerard Cheruiyot. We have Juma Dalen Hart. The Talent Award category D, we have Ian Jenga playing saxophone, Vanessa Adhiambo singing, Azulo Pondo singing. Sports and games category I, we have most outstanding player. We have Okech Richard, that's Krabu, Kibeta Oled, volleyball, David Chege, athletics, Timothy Mwambu, hardball, also the most valuable player in chess. Lastly, most outstanding player, international student, we have Agulet Malek in basketball. Thank you, Vice Chancellor.
Thank you. Vice Chancellor, sir, in the 2021-2022 academic year, the following 95 students from the Faculty of Health Sciences, whom I have the pleasure to present to you, qualified for Vice Chancellor's recognition in their respective categories. May the following awardees please arise and remain standing. Under academic programs, PhD programs, Part 1, Wanyonyi Caroline Nasimiu. Part 2, Isaac Ambogo Ngere, Moses Muya Masika, and Kabimba Wawire. Under master's programs, Part 1, Minshi Mohamed Zubair, Kiplagat Triza Jepsakony, Muridhi Paul Gitonga, Mohamed Al-Amin Naji, who also receives the Bok Gazes Kenya Limited Prize. Part 2, Karaoke Brian Ngure, Okelo Samuel, and Peace Kabibibi. Oriama Elizabeth Ipurong, who also receives Professor David Ndetei's Meritorious Award. Rajani Pallavi, who also gets Bok Gases Kenya Limited Prize. Dawood Mariam Ali Ahmed, who also gets the Nestle Foods Kenya Limited Award. Kulkani Suma, who also gets the Nestle Foods Kenya Limited Award. Under fellowship programs, Part 1, Kilonzo Margaret Kamene, Gichungu David Ruiru, Masinde Millicent Spencer. Part 2, Anthony Mungai Iraya, Felista Wangari Maina, Jasper Simon Odera Muruka. Under bachelor's programs, first year, Kihonge Ayan Nganga, Gugurajan Ramya, Walans Chege Munyiri. Second year, Bolt Lucy Chelimo, Kidhinji Yvonne Gaki, Winnie Chep Kemoi. Third year, Mugo Jackson Kimani, Obadia Maria Anyeni, Oganda Clarion Okombe. Fourth year, Collins Lemashon, Terry Chepchumba Korir Dorcas Jebiwot, Aguaya Henry Silas Ogada. For the Dr. Boniface Oyugi and Beatrice Amboko Leadership and Research Prize is awarded to Collins Kipchirchir, as well as Musyoki Christine Kanini. Fifth year, Mwangangi Mutinda, Waweru Kelvin Joroge, Namwaya Shelan Motatiro, and the Elida Pons Prize of the Department of Conservative and Prosthetic Dentistry is given to Mish Dotel. The Lida Pons Prize for Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics, and the Lida Pons Prize for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, as well as the Kenya Association Pediatric Dentistry Award, are all given to Tanya Sanjay Shah. The Elida Pons Prize and the Periodontist Dental Center Prize are given to Nyaga Timothy Mbogo. And the following prizes are given to Ndinya Caroline Akinyi, Pfizer Pharmaceutical Prize, Omoera Pharmaceuticals Prize, Daramola Oluyumesi Memorial Prize, Laboratory and Allied Prize, and as well as Regal Pharmaceuticals Limited Excellence Award, the Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya Award, and the Veteran Education Foundation Award given to Ndinya Caroline Akinyi. The Laboratory and Allied Prize is given to Mwenda Grace Mumo, as well as Wanyeki Sharon Wamuyu. The Colgate Palmolive East African Prize and the Pharmacare Prize, as well as Dr. Patricia Mbinya Mwange Memorial Prize and the DAMIC Prize are given to Krishan Sarna. The DentMed Prize is awarded to Shaka Muhammad Khalid Sahir. Dr. Riba Olembo Memorial Prize is awarded to Mir Maliha, and the Advanced Care Dental Center Prize is awarded to Mutua Peris Washera. Sixth year, Kenei Cindy Chemutai, and the Yusuf Dawood Award, the Kamala Memorial Prize, the Dr. Wangai Meritorious Holistic Award are given to Kurgat Hilary Kiplangat. The Kenya Medical Association Prize, the MBCHB Prize, and the Chandaria Prize Pathology are awarded to Oluoch Linus Lincoln. The Professor David Ndetei Meritorious Award is given to Motari Harriet Kemunto. The Avenue Group Award, the Kenya Medical Association Prize, the MBCHB Prize, and the Chandria Prize are given to Masila Solomon Mwenda. For the diploma programs, Muhia Samson Karanja, Munya John, Kamau David Muriungi. Under research and publications, Isaac Ambogo Ngere, Moses Muya Masika, and Kabimba Wawire. Under innovation and entrepreneurship, Dr. Nick Were Amolo, Dr. Paul Bundi, Dr. Kelvin Mureithi. And under talent, for singing, Marion Bosire. For dancing, Bramwell Muita Busiro. For the spoken word, Cherotich Miriam Sharon. Under corporate social responsibility, Manyala Silvanus, Maina Ken Kariuki, Wanjala Derek. Under leadership award, Gonda Mohamed Salim, Muinde Mthusi, Wycliffe Kinywa. Under volunteerism, Adelit Abuti Muboka, Caroline Chege, Kazungu Danson. Under extracurricular activities, Alan Were Omolo, Dosho Kasim Mwakinyezi, Omondi Milton. Under sports and games, the most outstanding players, under the Amsun Running Club, Ruby Oswere. Chess, Madelta Glenda. Basketball, Faith Atieno Makoha. Swimming, Josette Njeri. Soccer, Gonda Muhammad Salim. For the most talented in sport, tennis, Ben Odera. Hockey, Amos Shikimu. Handball, William Ochweo. Soccer, Dr. Ben Osama. Badminton, Sharon Mvole. Under the most valuable players per sport, in chess, Madelta Glenda. Badminton, Sharon Mvole. Tennis, Ben Odera. Volleyball, Emmanuel Ochola. Basketball, Faith Atieno. And finally, swimming, Josette Njeri. Thank you. Please be seated.
Vice Chancellor, sir, in the 2021-2022 academic year, the following 43 students, whom I have the pleasure to present to you, qualified for the Vice Chancellor's recognition in their respective categories in the Faculty of Law. The first category, A, Academic Awards, the PhD programs, Orimba Peter Okeo. I would request that you kindly remain standing for the category that you're called until the next category. So, Orimba Peter Okeo, Ajugo John Moi Vinas, and Waiganjo Kenneth Kamotho. Thank you. May be seated. For the master's programs, parts 1 and 2, we have Mutethia Victor Mwendwa, Julius Husna Bosibori, who got the Ngotho Chartered Arbitrators Award, and Shivugu Jack Liaduma, also awarded the Ngotho Chartered Arbitrators Prize. For the bachelor's program, first year, Towet Ian Kipbore, Maingi Mercy Mudeu, into Imana Bessie Gaki, who got the Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews Lopelli Prize. Ntoruru Maureen Kendi, the PLO Lumumba Foundation Prize. Koang Elizabeth Nyamal, the NHO Mahondo Prize. Crispus Barura Maguaro, NHO Mahondo Prize. Second year, Wanjohi John Muiga. Akoth Stephen Ouma for the Sakarben and Sheth Prize, and also the Tony Maitsi Memorial Scholarship. And then Iringo Sally Amojong for the Tony Maitsi Memorial Scholarship. Third year, Onkangi Pauline Gesare for the Lucy Onono Memorial Award. Dong Evans Ocheng, Ngotho Chartered Arbitrators Award, and Isika Maureen Mukulu for the Ngotho Chartered Arbitrators Award. Fourth year, Dor Mohammed Mahnaz Mohammed, Kongere Tom Leon, Odongo Ocheng Edgar for the Kaplan and Stratton Advocates Award and the Mohammed and Muigai Advocates Award. Chelimo Sylvia, Iseme Kamau and Maema Advocates Award. Shiraz Tar Mohammed Sahir, Iseme Kamau and Maema Advocates Award. Okello Michael Otieno, Professor Paul Musili Wambua Award. We then move to the next category of research and publications, and we have awarded Julius Wandolo. For talent, Gladwell Nganga for acting, recognized for acting, Lindsay Asiome for singing, and Neil Samuel for singing as well. Corporate social responsibility, Japit Nkitia, Brian Kibet, and Noble Wandera. Leadership Award, Kenyatta Samson, Esther Odipo, and Victor Kihika. For volunteerism, we have Miracle Mudei, Salome Chadha, Marshall's Tito. Extracurricular activities, John Lenda, Dennis Haya, and Lennox Kimathi. Sports and games, the most talented player, Griffin Okemwa Morara, who is the leader, and Joseph Okal for swimming. And lastly, certainly not least, the most valuable player per sport, Sharon Gashiri for basketball, and Joseph Okal for swimming. Thank you, sir.
Vice Chancellor, sir, in the 2021-2022 academic year, from the Faculty of Science and Technology, the following 64 students, whom I have the pleasure to present to you, qualified for the Vice Chancellor's recognition in their respective categories. Academic awards, PhD programs category. Oanga Gideon Omondi, Waxana Callistus, Omondi Akendo Innocent Charles. Master's program category, Part 1. Matiena Gekonde Hadfos, Omulami Jermaine Onyando, Ogola Polit Award. Part 2, Muya Dominic Mutiso,
Ngaji Calvin Otieno, Kaberia Peter Mwenda. Bachelor's Programs category. First year, Billy Kimanthi Nyaga, Abdul Malik Mbaruk, Mwangi Faith Wairimu, who also receives Dr. ACL D'Souza Memorial Award. Second year, Kimani Sheila Njeri, Mecha Amanda Kemunto, John Martin Kilonzo. Third year, Karanja Lisa Nimo, Swale Abdulatif Ramwendo, Njue Joy Mudhoni. Fourth year, Mulanga J. Kambua, Kamau Ami Gitau, Unilever Kenya Limited Price, Kimani Mutuku Francis, Unilever Kenya Limited Price, Awino Ochien Evans, Kenya Reinsurance Corporation Prudential Award. Njuguna Nancy Waidera, who also receives the Rockland Kenya Limited Award. Kiprop Edwin J.N. Mudama Award. Mutua Anthony Mudhumbi, National Oil Corporation Award. Otieno Jimmy Otieno, Twiga Chemicals Limited Award. Alice Daisy Mbonyo, who receives Kenya Meteorological Society Student Excellence Award, and Professor Godwin Patrick Ombasi, Professor Laban A. Ogalo Awards. Kibet Kimweli Kemboi, who receives Dr. Joseph R. Mukavana MBS Award. Orlando Eric Opio, Dr. Joseph R. Mukavana MBS Award, and Odhiambo Lilan Oyo Prudential Award. Muhia Chelsea Nyambura Prudential Award. Master's Programs category, Part 1. Matena sorry. Ndege Brian Murimi, who receives Dr. Paul Wambua Award. Rono Chepkosgei Jennifer, who receives Dr. Paul Wambua Award. And Kilonzo John Martin, who receives Kessner Outstanding Student Prize Award. In the Talent Awards category, Cynthia Wangui Wanyeki for modeling, acting, and public speaking. Yegon Kiprop Brian, comedy. Consolata Frigil Kimario, instrumentalist, alto saxophone. Corporate Social Responsibility Awards. Maureen Nasimiyu, Bruno Goga, and Isaac Ndui. Leadership Award, Kosgei Liosi, Jangaya Symphos Purity, Nancy Njeri Mwangi. Volunteerism Awards. Awundo Robert Akello, Sharon Chepkirui, Sarah Awinja. Extracurricular Activities Award. Simon Milimo, Lakelei Musi Ngei, Andrew Kiyosi. Sports and Games Awards. Most Outstanding Player category. Ferdinand Omanyala, Athletics. David Wanbia, Table Tennis. Bill Jeffords, Rugby. Anastasia Kimunto, Handball. Nelson Mulumba, Handball. Noelia Makena Kimathi, Hockey. Most Talented Player category. Simon Milimo, Athletics. Elisha Siret, Volleyball. Ouma Raphael, Soccer. Mboya Rolex Otieno, Soccer. Susan Chepletin, Basketball. Zach Ondijo, Rugby. Most Valuable Player per sport category. Ndambuki Joseph, Table Tennis. Winnie Ogola, Tennis. Bill Jeffords, Rugby. Thank you.
Vice Chancellor, sir, in the 2021-2022 academic year, the following 50 students, whom I have the pleasure to present to you, qualified for the Vice Chancellor's recognition in the respective categories. Academic Awards, PhD. Part 1, Mwangi Jackson Muchiri, To Rael Jepkinyor, Kuria Alex Nduru. Part 2, Nabulindo Nakami Wilkista, Simon Patrick Baenyi, Valence Mutwendu Bwana. Master's Programs, Part 1, Chepkirui Evelyn Seti, Andungu James Kavodo, Munyoki Peterkin Zomo. Part 2, Jehia Lydia Wanjiro, Wangusi Brian Muyukani, Ogega Edith Bosibori. Bachelor's Programs, First Year, Mutari Kipto Alan, Geshohi Nancy Joan Jerry, Hussein Leonard Otieno, Sang Jan Sidney Kigen, who also receives the Professor Kiama Gitahi Award. Second year, Wafula Cynthia Nyongesa, Karen Wamboi Mwangi, Mwangi Angel Nangira, who also receives the Professor Gerard Mugera Prize. Third year, Levis Lempaso Ngaeni, Anthony Bryan, Mwani Christopher. Fourth year, Francis Kelvin Mbai, Ndegwa Victor Mwangi, Oluoch Overton Omondi. Fifth year, Makau Rosalia Mwongeli, who receives also the following awards: the Kenya Veterinary Board Award, the Kenya Animal Genetic Resources Center Trophy, the Professor Gilbert J.O. Agumba Award in Therogenology, the Nobruk Award, and the Ultravetis East Africa Limited. Then Kamau Johnson Gitundu, who receives the Ultravetis East Africa Limited Award, as well as the Professor Peter Mbithi and Family Award. In the research and publication category, we have Nyokavi Mary Mudhoni, Lucy Gatito, and Ian Lojao Kennedy. In the innovation and entrepreneurship category, we have Ian Otuona, Okinya Ramwakanyazuwa, that's a long one. And then you have John Oduor Orinda. In the Talent Award, we have got Daniel Ingosi for singing, Christopher Otieno for poetry, and Christopher Odero for storytelling. In the corporate Mpigie makofi hapo. In the corporate social responsibility category, we have Boaz Kemoi, Dorothy Kiteto, and Ombonyo Ian Emmanuel. In the leadership award, we have Alfonso Yuko, Brian Ogalo, Dana Achola. In the voluntarism category, we have Humphrey Muzembi, Jennifer Pendo, and Ian Otona Aholunya. In the extracurricular activities, we have Aaron Kipruto Langat, Angala Priscilla Betty, and Lamek Otuori. In the sports and games category, the most outstanding player, we have Purity Mutua for Scrabble. And then the most valuable player per sports, we have Teddy War for Scrabble. Thank you, Vice Chancellor.
That clap for all of them. Now, Vice Chancellor, we have presented the recognitions to you. It's now my pleasure to invite you to grant those certificates. You can do so. And so, may I ask all those who have been listed and pronounced to be upstanding, all the recognizees to be upstanding.
Wow, wow. Excellent, excellent. By authority, for performance, the 2021-22
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor. We may be seated. The Vice Chancellor's honors roll for the year 2023 in respect of the recognizees for the year 2021-2022 has been declared. Shall we clap again? I will, Vice Chancellor, allow me to now bring us to another segment. And this segment is going to be a session where you take a photograph with the recognizees, the deans, that faculty, and their donors. Yes, and I will ask you to step down where they will be, but wajipange kwanza. Once you've taken that photograph, you step out. So we will just go in order like that. Those who are present, the Faculty of Agriculture will. So shall I have the Faculty of Agriculture here, the recognizees? Dean, go take your recognizees and take your donors right here when you are ready. And meanwhile, Jack, go and take yours and start getting ready there. And build environment ready there. And we just go when you get that, you take your photographs, you exchange pleasantries if you want, then you can proceed. We'll take another group photo out there. Faculty of Agriculture. Recognizees from Faculty of Agriculture and Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. If you can move a little faster.
The donors for the Faculty of Arts and Faculty of Agriculture, please join the respective deans. The donors, please. I think with the awardees we are done. You can be seated. The awardees, you can be seated from the Faculty of Agriculture. Faculty of Business, be ready with the awardees. Awardees from the Faculty of Business, please join your dean here. School of Business, please join your dean, Professor Wanjari. Faculty of the Built Environment, please take the other slot with the awardees. Faculty of the Built Environment. Where's the dean? Faculty of Business, this slot. Faculty of the Built Environment, the next slot. Business, move this side. That is engineering. That is engineering. Education part. Okay. We wait for the Vice Chancellor to join you. Sponsors for the Faculty of Education, you can move with your team. Take the next slot. With the awardees first. Sponsors from the Faculty of Business, you can join the Vice Chancellor and his team for the photo. Sponsors for the School of Business, for the Faculty of Business, sorry. Sponsors for the Faculty of Business, you can join the Vice Chancellor. Faculty of Education, move first and join your dean. And sponsors for the Faculty of Education should be moving closer to the front so that the transition doesn't take a lot of time. Okay, thank you. Faculty of Engineering, take your slots. Awardees from the Faculty of Engineering, join the dean. Yeah, here. Faculty of Education, Vice Chancellor and DVC, you can join Faculty of Education there. Awardees from Faculty of Engineering, move faster and join your dean here. Faster, we are transitioning very fast. We have sponsors for the Faculty of Education, sponsors for the Faculty of Education to join the Vice Chancellor and team. Vice Chancellor, you can join this team here. Sponsors of engineering, be close by so that you can join the Vice Chancellor for a photo. Faculty of Health Sciences and your team, please take that slot. Awardees from the Faculty of Health Sciences, join the Dean, Professor Osanjo. Move faster, please, just to save on time. Awardees from the Faculty of Health Sciences. Faculty of Law. Take this slot, Professor, and your team. Awardees from the Faculty of Law, move faster. You join Professor Winnie Kamau. Okay. She's here. She's here. She's there. She's there. Faculty of Health Sciences, awardees move faster. And the sponsors too. Faculty of Law is ready. You are being joined by the Vice Chancellor for this. Faculty of Science and Technology. Take that slot. Awardees from the Faculty of Science and Technology. Awardees from Faculty of Science and Technology, join your Dean.
In the words of Susan Heathfield, recognition is not a scarce resource. You can never use it up nor run out of it. And today here at the University of Nairobi, recognition has been indeed plenty at the Student Recognition Awards ceremony. Today, we have been able to recognize the efforts of more than 708 students across the University of Nairobi campuses. This occasion has attracted more than 100 donors and sponsors coming out to support the work that the students here at the University of Nairobi are doing. In previous years, we have been able to recognize student efforts in academia, but this year, which is quite different and a first of its kind, we were able to recognize students across the board, right from academia to sports and talent, and even their contribution to their communities in various capacities. And so there has been a lot of celebration here at the University of Nairobi, with various students being applauded for the efforts that they give towards ensuring that the University of Nairobi indeed remains a center for scholarly excellence, not just with the books, but across the board. At this point, allow me to speak to some of the guests who have been in attendance today. Karibu sana. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Kindly introduce yourself and let us know what role have you been playing in today's function.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm called Engineer Kerry Okwiri Orege. I came here to present the awardees of Engineer Kerry Okwiri Orege Civil Engineering Award.
That's wonderful, and we are indeed grateful. We would then ask, why do you think it is so important to appreciate the efforts of the students in engineering?
One thing is for me is to give back to what the university did for me, because I am what I am because of the University of Nairobi. So I just felt that I should give something in reward. And again, also to motivate the engineers. In fact, mine is civil engineering specifically, because in those awards before, there was nobody. There was no award for civil engineers and highway engineers, and I thought it was good that we should have one like that.
Wow, it is indeed commendable, and we appreciate that you have seen it fit to do that. And so how do you feel that was implemented or executed in today's function?
Pardon?
Do you feel the goals that you sought to achieve have been achieved in today's function?
Certainly, it has been achieved, certainly. And I hope the students will be happy, and even the one who are continuing will be motivated to work harder to get this civil engineering award, which is very lucrative. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, there are 6 awards in all. Yeah, the best civil engineering student, the best 5th highway engineering student, the best 4th year civil engineering student, and the 3rd best civil engineering student. Thank you.
That is very generous of you, sir. We look forward to more and more of such awards being given.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Indeed, as engineer puts it, for some of our donors, it is indeed an opportunity to give back to this institution that has imparted them. And in his words, indeed, we are, because we all are. Ubuntu, indeed. At this juncture, allow me to speak yet another person. Thank you so much for joining us. Kindly introduce yourself and tell us what role you have been playing in today's function.
Yeah, I'm called Hamdi Irshad. I'm a graduate from the University of Nairobi, from the Faculty of Education. I've been invited and called for this award. Actually, I've been awarded 2 times, one for the overall best student in the Faculty of Education, and alumni, the award, yeah.
Congratulations indeed. Do you think it makes a difference for you that you are recognized for your efforts as a student?
Yeah, of course, it really motivates me. It really gives me the energy to continue with my studies. And in fact, I am planning even to pursue my master's coming this September, God willing.
All right, that is wonderful. What would you tell the institution regarding this initiative to award and recognize students?
I will really tell them to continue, because it really motivates the students, and it really makes the student to go an extra mile, to work hard, to study hard, and to meet their dreams. Yeah.
What about a parting shot to your fellow students?
Come again.
What about a parting shot to your fellow students? A word to your fellow students.
Yeah. I really encourage my fellow students to work hard, not only to get happy with receiving the awards, but also to make a positive impact in their lives so that they can help the community tomorrow. That's all I can tell my fellow colleagues. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. That was one of the awardees who indeed attests to the fact that these awards are a motivation and an encouragement for them to continue making a difference within their spaces. Allow me to invite yet another interview at this juncture. Welcome, sir. Kindly reintroduce yourself to us and tell us what role have you been playing in today's function?
Thank you so much. My name is Engineer Eric Ohaga. I'm the president of the Institution of Engineers of Kenya, and we are happy to be here today to celebrate with our young ones. At the Institution of Engineers of Kenya, we have a special committee that is in charge with the responsibility of mentoring and nurturing the young people right from the university as they graduate into the job market. Yes.
I imagine you were once in the university, and I don't know, was there this kind of initiative while in your time?
For sure, I can tell you there never used to be such kind of opportunity, and things have grown, and we are happy that now, as the students grow from the university, they get manufactured, they get molded. Now we are seeing these innovations coming, and they get motivated when they get to be appreciated by what they have done in terms of the excellence that they have given. So this is a very good initiative, and we applaud the university for coming up with such kind of initiative.
All right. Being part of the private sector, what do you seek to achieve, or what do you look forward to this becoming, even as you continue to give towards it?
For a very long time, there has been a very big disconnect between the industry and the academia. And in one of our missions is to ensure that we strengthen that particular collaboration so that as you manufacture these students from the university, they can be able to gel into the industry. Every single day there are changes, there are dynamics that change in terms of technology, in terms of research. And we at the industry, we actually understand what is required. So when you collaborate with the academia, then we are sure when the student comes into the industry, they are able to gel and they are able to give this country what they have been trained to do.
All right, thank you so much, sir. I would like you to give now a parting shot to the students who are battling it out for some of the awards, including the ones you are giving.
I can say we are here committed to ensure that we'll work with all the students. We show them the way, we shall mentor them, we shall coach them so that they can become the future leaders that we are looking forward to. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. We look forward. Thank you so much for joining us. Kindly reintroduce yourself and tell us what role were you playing in today's function?
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Miheso Collins Lemashon. I was the valedictorian for the 16th December 68th graduation ceremony. So today I was brought in here as the best student overall in academics and the best in the Faculty of Health Sciences.
Congratulations, Miheso. How do you feel about the fact that this institution takes time to recognize student effort such as the one you put in?
I really commend them for this new adventure that they have taken, and as we have been told that this is a new adventure, a first one of its kind, that we are awarding not only academics but also excellence in other areas, and that's a very powerful way to motivate and inspire also other students.
So we expect to those who put their best foot forward, and that the students here at the University of Nairobi are indeed encouraged, and now with Fire in the Wings will be able to go out there and leave their positive impact in the spaces that they are in. From us here at the University of Nairobi channel, that has been all. Congratulations to those who have been awarded, and to those who have not been awarded, do not tire of doing good and putting out your best to the world. I have been your host, Emma Jaber, reporting for UNC TV.